Well, that was fun. Again.
Well, that happened. Anyways, hi guys. I'm Miguel, no last name given. And you're watching Disney Channel. And you're watching Gardening Hacks with me and my dog. Yeah, where did he go? Well, there you are, buddy. So, gardening. As the title suggests, it's harder than you thought. I speak from personal experience when I say that when you have an outdoor garden, you need to nurture it. I know this sounds obvious, but when you're like 2.5 months in, you might start thinking, did I water the garden today? And then before you know it, your plants are dead, they stink to the high heavens, and they're an eyesore to the neighbors. And you got no produce. But if you saw my channel trailer, and if you haven't, you totally should check it out, then you know that there will be trauma involved in this video. Here are your trigger warnings, so just look out for those. Alright, let's get right into it. So picture this, a nice, warm, sunny day. Me and my sister were playing tag, and we were going through the garden, and then I tripped and fell on a blackberry bush that we had at the time. Now, you have to know that these kinds of bushes suck. They're always hard to get blackberries from, and they give you ouchies. And I tripped on the biggest, thorniest, most gosh-forsaken vine that could have possibly branched out from that creature. I even told my sister, like, hey, there's a giant spiky vine there. Maybe we should not play around that. And she's like, oh no, that's okay. You won't ever trip over that. I won't let you. So then I was, for the sake of me not getting guideline strikes already, let's just call it Pepto-Bismol. So yeah, that Pepto-Bismol was coming out of 4 separate holes in my leg. It was dripping, running down my leg. And I looked at my sister, and I said, so like a true hero, my sister rushed me inside to give me first aid. While I was bawling my eyes out. You have to know I was like 4 when this happened, and I still remember it. Long story short, I got better and I'm good now. But dang, was that traumatizing. What's the lesson here? Get the bush without thorns? I don't know, I didn't learn anything. But you know who did learn something from all of this? My parents. Because a year later, we dug up that old bush, and now we have a thornless one. So no matter what, get the bush without thorns. No matter how much it costs, get the bush without thorns. It'll save you so much time and effort, and you'll get so much more fruit that way. Anyways, there is much more trauma and terrors to ensue. So let's get right into it. So you probably know what tomatoes are, right? Unless you're some sort of idiot. Tomatoes can be found as sauce, garnish, or even in your very own fridge. But what you didn't know is that 100% of all tomatoes... Have you ever smelled a rotting tomato before? Maybe some of you have, maybe some of you haven't. But for those whom haven't, it kind of smells like a mixture between dog feces and skunk, with a little bit of the oh so welcoming smell of death, just to have that little bit of added spice of pure nightmares. Delicious. It was that bad. Moral of this story? Pick your tomatoes. In any case, here are just some of the horrible sights that I've had to bear witness to over the years. Like the oh so wonderful sight of maggots crawling all over a blackberry. Or can we appreciate how the aphids just radiate when I turn over a squash to see millions of them coming to crawl up my hand? Or how the gentle breeze evokes a calm stir among the fruit flies feasting on old rotten tomatoes. It's beautiful, really. You know, while we're on the topic of bugs, let me tell you about another story that absolutely traumatized me for life. So yeah, I got jumped by two of the most horrifying, most biggest spiders that I have ever had the displeasure of seeing. And they weren't your average little tiny spider that climbed up the water spout. No! I swear, they were at least a foot long. I was probably bawling for hours after that. And my sisters were consoling me and doing everything in their power to help me. Except my brother, he was laughing. I didn't expect that much from him anyway, so yeah. Where were we? Oh, yeah, gardening. So, you know, moral of the story is, if you're planning to do an outdoor gardening thing, just think about it first. You need to till the soil, get fertilizer to the plants, go outside and water the plants each and every day, no matter what. You could be melting on your plants and they'll suck up your remains. At least, my plants will. It's funny now that this video is ended. You know, in the script I just wrote improvise end card and then leave room for where you scraped your knee running down the driveway when Mom said no. So I guess I should tell that little tidbit here. So basically one day I was running down the driveway when my mom said no, as the title suggests. She said, "Don't run down the driveway," and I ran down the driveway and I scraped my knee. I was bleeding from like all angles there. It was not the best day. But you know, I healed. We all heal. It's great. We're great. You're great. I hope you have a good day, and I'll see you all later. Bye.